Hello, everybody. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Bryan.
And this is Bryan versus Bryan. Two opinions, one name, one film. That's what we're doing. And it's Dawn of the Dead. All right? Directorial debut of Zack Snyder. The remake. Screenplay by James Gunn. So we got early James Gunn, early Zack Snyder teaming up.
Is this his first movie? I want to say it was his first. Yeah. I think
it was Zack's.
Yeah.
And it was James Gunn had a writing credit already on Scooby-Doo, but I think that was it.
Yeah.
Really. It came out March 19th, 2004. Kind of trying to capitalize on the zombie resurgence. We had just had 28 Days Later in 2002 that people were zombies were coming back in a big way, and now they've run. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I think Shaun of the Dead was runner too.
Yeah, that's funny. I think Shaun of the Dead was like 04 or 05 too.
Around that time.
I think it's funny. So that's how they reimagined zombie movies. Like from the 70s, it kind of stopped, and then early 2000s, they come back and they're like, "No, I got it. We'll bring it back." And we've done that. We've seen the zombies. They're not that scary. They walk towards you. They're blue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we get this. What if they run?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You better shut your mouth, Terry. Anybody hears you talking crazy like this, they're going to lock you up. What are you talking about running?
Oh, shit.
Next thing you're going to tell me they're talking and using guns and planning bank heists in Vegas.
Oh, God.
Starring Sarah Polley, Ving Rhames, Jake Weber, Mekhi Phifer. Is Ving Rhames dead? Is he gone? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know. We've lost so many freaking people, and it's like I feel like I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
So, and Mekhi Phifer. Where the hell's he?
Yeah, where the fuck is that guy?
I haven't seen him anywhere. A re-envisioning, and they got what's his name? James Gunn to write a script, and he was a big fan of the original as a kid. There's a lot of backlash, people finding out that the guy that did Scooby-Doo is writing Dawn of the Dead. People weren't happy with that and weren't on board, really. He said he wanted to make it more action-oriented. And I think the script's pretty good. It's fine. I think the whole movie's pretty good. The only thing I have against this movie is it's really fun the whole way through and interesting and looks great. And it, like you said before we started recording, it's a fucking time capsule too.
Yeah.
It's just so 2004.
Yeah.
Over the head. I love it. And then, but the characters are just, you don't care about any of them.
Yeah.
I don't know any of their names. I don't remember any of their names.
Yep.
Really. I can't remember one. Andy. I remember Andy. The guy across the street.
Andy.
The most likable guy because you don't have to hear him talk. Your mind assumes the best of that character. Like I think that guy's probably a nice guy because I haven't heard him be an asshole like everybody else in the film. So the most likable guy is like, "Hey, are you guys okay?" you know? Yeah. So that's the only fault I have with it. Like you just don't care, but they're cliche enough. Like you got that kind of stand-up, clean-cut guy. You got the playboy guy. You got the kind of ditzy blonde. You got the young girl next door, kind of naive. You got the strong nurse woman.
Yeah. You got the asshole.
You know, you got the cool black guy with a mail order bride or something. I don't know what's going on. But it's just fun to see them go through these situations. But it could be a lot better if we really cared about him.
Yeah, which is like kind of fascinating because I feel like today, 20 years later, James Gunn is, in my opinion, excellent at characters and making you care about characters. Like all of his team up squad movies, Guardians, Suicide Squad, like you care about all of them. So it's just kind of interesting to go back and watch that. You're like, I don't care about any of those people.
It kind of makes sense in the sphere of in a zombie apocalypse, you're all of a sudden melded with these people you've never met in your life for a common goal, and so you know nothing.
Yeah.
and you know nothing about how it started either, and you're not busy asking questions like, hey, what's your family life like, before this shit? It's just kind of survival and going. So I guess that kind of makes sense, and it's kind of cool. If he meant to do that, I don't know. So you're just kind of learning as the squad would be learning. So we start with our main character. I don't even know her name.
Anna.
She reminded me a lot. Yeah.
I think it's either Anna or Ann.
Yeah.
Or Annie. I don't fucking know. Anna.
A married nurse, Polly. Anna Clark. Polly, who was the first choice for Anna, agreed to take. Okay, yeah. It starts in the hospital. She's just kind of making her rounds. I think she's about to get off, and the doc says, "Oh, where is that bite patient? Oh, he should be on the docket. I'll have someone know." It's like, "No, you go find out." And then she goes and talks to somebody at a computer. Where's he at? He's in the ICU. Why is he in the ICU for a bite? That's strange. Does she make it up to the ICU?
No, she just goes home after that.
Oh yeah, she just tells him, page the doctor and leaves. And then she walks out. We see a paramedic kind of dangling out the back of an ambulance, which we think he's zombified. He's not. He's smoking a cigarette in there, I think. He's like,
sits up.
Oxygen tanks, whatever. We gotta go. It's starting early, Bobby. Like, woo! Take off. And then, she gets home. Husband's there. They cuddle up on the couch. She's just straight to it. Like, she just cuddles up on the couch and all her scrubs and shit. Let's watch a film. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
You got blood on you still.
Yeah. And they start banging in the shower, and then while they're banging in the shower, there's news, the news flash on the TV. Breaking news. Infection. Zombies. Yeah.
Then they go to bed. And then their daughter shows up in the doorway.
It's their neighbor.
Is it the neighbor?
It's the neighbor,
that was on the roller skates?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she just shows up in the doorway, and the husband's like, what are you doing? And we see her face. She's kind of got the patented lips ripped off so you can see more teeth zombie. We've all seen that one before. A couple zombies get bit right on the mouth to make that mouth more menacing for the next person they attack, I'm going to eat your lips. They're tender, juicy.
Oh, shit.
Always that zombie. That's a cool makeup effect, I guess. So they keep doing it.
Yeah.
So she attacks the husband, bites his neck, and she's like ripping her head off of her husband, and she's like,
"Oh yeah,
let go!" Ah! Yeah, he's bleeding out. What does she do? Oh, she just locks the girl out of the room. Tries to help the husband. Applies pressure on the neck. Tries calling 911. 911 is down. Then all of a sudden he dies. Takes his last breath. And then I don't know what she's doing. Still trying to call for help, I think.
Yeah, I think she runs away. Yeah, at some point, I don't know how you feel about this, but I was like, but at some part, the little girl gets pushed down the hallway, and Sarah Polly, Anna, I guess, is standing at the door, and she's looking at the little girl who's like laying down, and then she does like a Spider-Man up to her feet kind of thing, and she's kind of crouched. I was like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, when her husband...
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it. This is how you know this ain't your father's zombies, okay? When we pull in on this little girl, and you see her face, right? The teeth exposed, zombie shit. And then guess what? You think she's gonna walk towards her. No! Full Usain Bolt sprint. And then she falls on her back. You think, okay, she's slowly going to get up. No. Bruce Lee leg kick up twirl. Whoa! into a fucking Spider-Man stance with one hand on the ground. And then she looks up slowly. Holy fuck! You're right.
Oh
I love it. What's not to like? Yeah, it's great.
Oh my god.
Fucking spider flip to fucking hand in the air. Only thing that could have been better is if the hand that was in the air of hers was gone and it was just a little bone exposed. Like just mangled little bone.
Oh my god. All right, you can
man.
But yeah, the husband attacks, and we have this kind of cool shot where she like runs into the bathroom and it's like overhead, and we watch her like stumble and slap the bathtub. And
that was great.
Curtain. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That hurt my head. Like I know what falling backwards into a bathtub is like, and it looked so real and so fast.
Yeah,
and that bathtub felt so tangibly hard and porcelain to me. I was like, ooh, that was a cool shot. Yeah, so she's in there, and the husband's outside the door of the bathroom. She's trying to open the little door, the little window above the shower. Yeah. And she's like, pressing it, and you can see the little latch is down. I was like, yeah, you got to put the latch up. You got to unlock it. And then it gets quiet out there, so she's like, oh, maybe it's over. And I don't remember the husband's name, but anyway, she's like, Danny or whatever the fuck it was. And then it just listens, puts her ear close, and then just crashes his head through. Yeah. Then she frantically goes back to the window, and this time she has she's like, instantly unlocks it. Yep. Out of here. And then she falls onto the street, and I just love it. This was like I'm pretty sure 28 Days Later didn't show us a lot of the zombie outbreak, right?
No,
if I remember correctly,
it starts with
he wakes up.
Wake up in the hospital. Yeah.
And we're kind of already desolate. So this was really cool shot that we hadn't seen any of or much of up until this point in cinema, where you get the first part of the apocalypse. Everything's going nuts. Somebody's house is on fire. There's people running through the streets. Cars are fucking crashing into fire hydrants, and they're shooting up. Zombies are in the streets eating people's face. Everybody's screaming. She's standing in this yard looking out on this chaos. It's just a really cool shot.
Yeah, I've always loved this section of the movie, this opening of the movie, for all the reasons you just listed, but also the extra layer of it. What I find to be interesting and kind of terrifying is that it's the suburbs. It's not like in a city. Yeah. It's just like in a quiet neighborhood that we all know and love, just in chaos. I thought that was just kind of a cool aesthetic.
Yeah. And I think she gets in her car because her husband crashes out of the front door, right? Yeah. Jumps on top of her car, like punches the window and shit. Like, these are not our normal zombies. These are jump on your car and try to punch you through the window zombies. So she takes off and is kind of whipping through the streets. And I love the steady cam shot on the bumper.
Yeah.
Of
where it's
like,
yeah.
It's freaking like the freaking POV on like a RC car, like GoPro. It's just perfectly still in the car. Yeah, I just thought that looked really awesome. And I don't remember she gets stopped on on a freeway entrance because it's really blocked up. Yeah. Right. And some guy comes and tries to take her car. I think. So she tries to get away and ends up going down this hill like everyone does. Everyone, hill, yeah. Tree at the bottom. Car's fucked. Shit. Damn it. Shouldn't have went down that hill. Car's fucked. Leaves the car. Where does she go from there?
She gets out of her car and then immediately is introduced to Ving Rhames, who has her at shotgun point, and he's like, "Say something." Yeah. And then she's like, "Please," and then she just kind of follows him as they're walking around.
Good enough. He's just like, "Yep, not a zombie."
Oh my god! And then they run into Mekhi Phifer and his wife and the other guy. I forget that guy's name.
The white guy.
The white guy. Yeah, the plain vanilla guy.
Yeah, the vanilla white guy. Yeah. Let's think about this with logic in our brains, regardless of the craziness of the situation. That's that guy.
Yep.
I wouldn't go that way if I were you. Oh yeah, why the hell wouldn't you? Yeah. It's like, because we just came from that way. Back when there was 8 of us.
Now there's 3.
And then, yeah, like Ving Rhames. Good answer. Good answer. We'll go with him. I said we go this way, but it was my choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, we're going to the mall. We're going to the Pasadena Mall. We're going to the roller rink, boys. We're going to the Galleria. You guys game? Yeah, we're going to the mall. And then we pull up to the mall, and it's the sickest fucking mall, dude. I'm just like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
We got a Wetzel's Pretzels. We got a fucking escalator, dude. We look like we got a glass tower. There's like a glass dome over there. I don't know. It's a sick-ass mall. I like how it's all CG, too.
Yeah, a lot of CG in this one, yeah.
Like, I keep hearing about these awesome malls, but I've never really seen one. I don't even know if they exist. Mall of America, I don't know if that's real. That could be fake. So, yeah, they get in there. I don't know how they get in. They don't really talk about that. It seems pretty damn secure once they get in, but they got in quick. There was no little scene about, oh, fuck. Everything's locked. No, they just like
isn't it just like a shot inside the mall and like a toilet?
Yes.
The window? Yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of a place? What kind of a place in the mall? Think about it.
Yeah.
Sells toilets.
Yeah,
You're in a mall. What are we gonna haul that out of the mall on a flatbed dolly through the whole goddamn mall? You're going down the escalator with your new toilet and shit. That mall is huge, dude. Small products like shirts and shit, and coats and shoes. You ain't selling fucking fridges in the mall. Toilets. And if it wasn't for sale, then it was a display, because I remember her saying they got locked up later in a store, and they're like, the bathroom isn't real. We gotta get out of here. Why do you have a display bathroom in a mall? It's like a clothing store. It's just showing a dummy in a nice outfit, like on the toilet. Yeah. Show you how versatile this outfit is. Look how easy it is to shit in.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Yeah, they just got in super fucking easy. Now there's a giant hole in the window and obviously a way in, so that's not good. They don't care about that though. So they're in, and yeah, the mall just looks awesome, dude. Like every store is just a super exaggerated version of a store. Like that store was like supposed to, I don't know, be like a home goods place, and it was just awesome. Mm-hmm. The toy store, of course, is these giant fucking building blocks and blues and yellows and reds, and the gun store has trees and a Sasquatch in the door and shit.
Yeah.
Like everything's just really visually striking. It just made me want to play Dead Rising instantly.
100%. Yep.
I'm like, man, I want to go kill some zombies in a fucking mall, dude. Yeah, mall, best place to go. They're trying to secure the mall, making sure all the doors are locked, so they kind of split up. Was the nurse stay with Ving Rhames, I think?
Yeah, it's the nurse, Ving Rhames, and the Russian wife, and Mekhi Phifer and Vanilla guy go
looking at doors.
Look around, yeah.
And I don't remember the... is that when Mekhi goes and looks, and then like a zombie pops to a glass door, and he's like, "Shatterproof, motherfucker."
Yeah.
How do you know it's shatterproof?
Yeah.
For all you know, a good toilet would break that shit. What are you talking about? Shatterproof, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
At least I hope it is. And then does the white guy find anything on his journey?
Yeah, he goes into the sports store, like Just Sports, and finds a janitor, I think.
Yeah.
Eating somebody.
In a closet or something. And does he even have I don't think he has a gun.
No, it's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, he had a croquet mallet, like it was fucking Alice in Wonderland or some shit.
But before that, he had a crowbar, and he's in the sports store, and he's like, maybe I'll take a mallet instead of this heavy fucking crowbar that I have. I'm like, I don't know if I agree with that decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it instantly broke when he hit him with it. Well, yes, fuck. And then he had to take the little, jagged pitchfork end, Buffy style, and jab it through the bottom of his neck. So that was good. Got the kill. And then a zombie attacks Ving Rhames.
Yeah,
I think.
And Sarah Pauly and the Russian wife by the
and
fountain.
We see it's a security guard, I think, and he falls in the fountain, and they make a big deal out of showing a close-up shot of his arm brushing the spout of the fountain and cutting a nice gash out of it.
Yeah,
and then I think she kills the zombie with the shotgun that he dropped, like inches away from his face, like with the shotgun.
I think she just injures him because they come back later and CJ and the other security guards.
Oh yeah,
the whole like, oh, he's tweaking,
but he's not dead. He's just like, was he just shaking it? But he ain't faking. You know what I mean? He's just hanging out in the. You know,
he's trying to swim.
The jets are wild in here, guys. I don't know who puts jets in a fucking wishing fountain. This is nuts. All the pennies are just fucking floating to the top and sinking. This zombie can't even get out of it. The water's so fucking, it's like salt water. It's so dense. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't get that. He kind of got grazed in the shoulder, and then he starts tweaking right there. Then he never stopped. Like days later, he's sitting in that water, like please help me.
Oh my god!
I didn't get that. But yeah, they really focused on that gash out of the arm for no fucking reason. She heals it up because then later they just don't. I don't know. It was just a reason to have a cool bandage with a little bit of blood on his arm. Really, it didn't. It seemed like a big cutaway and show the gash. Like it would make sense if that was a bite, but he just brushed his arm on a thing. I don't know. Then where do we go from the fountain? They go upstairs.
Yeah, they sprint away from that situation and get to the elevator. They go up. The elevator doors open and they're met instantly at gunpoint by CJ and two other security guys.
Which is smart. I mean, second floor mall. That's pretty safe, I would think. From zombies, at least, you just got to worry about humans, and then you're cutting your people you got to fight by in half. So that's nice.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good call. It's a good call. Just reverse the escalators. Those zombies will never get up.
They can't even sit in the pond.
They're just walking. They're walking in place on the escalator, not moving anywhere. That'll keep them occupied. Yeah, 40 fucking zombies in the pond. Just, yeah, gunpoint by like that guy. The guy reminds me of the guy from GTA 5, Trevor.
Oh yeah.
That's what that guy reminds me of all the time.
Yeah,
and he's in something else, man. He's just always plays this kind of.
He's one of those actors. Like, oh, it's that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, they have him at gunpoint in the elevator. The other security guard's like, "Oh, he's a cop, man. I don't give a shit." What? I don't. He's just so adamant, like, "Get the fuck out of here! Or I'm shooting you." And then I think the nurse says,
"Just like please," or something.
yeah, really.
He's like, "Oh, okay."
And I was like, "Please," and he's like, then he close up on his eyes. Okay.
Sure.
Hand over your guns.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to not be an asshole about it. Fine, that's fine. We understand that. That's fine. We're okay with that. We're willing to accept that. That's fine. Hand over your fucking guns. We're not handing over our Mackay Pfeiffer. We're not handing over our fucking guns. And then everybody hands over their guns. He's like, shit. You guys are supposed to stand firm with me on the gun thing. Yeah, then they lead him to like a store that they're gonna lock him up in, because they don't know anything about the zombie apocalypse. Really, they don't know. They don't even know at this point that bites do anything.
Yeah,
they don't know nothing, so they're pretty worried about new people. They go lock him up in. Yeah, this is a different store because they came into the store and broke the glass with the toilet. Now they're being locked up in a separate store on the second floor that has a fake display bathroom. Why would two stores in the mall, let alone one, have a fake shitter?
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Why? What kind of mall is this, dude? No, I don't think we should settle on this toilet, hon. We haven't even been upstairs yet. Who knows what kind of deals they got up there? We're not hauling a toilet down the escalator, Larry. That's insane. We're gonna buy it down here. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
All these things. I didn't even think about these things. This is crazy talk.
Yeah.
Multiple toilet sales going on in this mall. Oh, that's great. So they get locked up in there. What happens in that first?
I just remember them watching TV for a little bit, and then Vanilla White guy walks up to CJ, and he's like, "Hey, I think we should go around and board up the walls and lock the doors." And CJ's like, "I already fucking thought of that." And he's like, "Okay, you already thought of that. Okay, well, I bet you also thought that we could go on the roof and, send a signal." And then so they just kind of go around and start board shit up. SOS on the ceiling.
Like there's still planes in the air. And then they paint an SOS really big and really good. And it's like it's white rock. There's a strange. I've never seen a roof like this, but you see them in movies of these giant buildings. I don't know. It's like something to do with they could filter the water through the rock. I don't know. It's just rock up there, and they're painting over it. And you can see them moving and shit. And I was like, dude, that's not easy to paint. It's moving, and you painted. That's a perfect S twice. You did 2 perfect S's and a perfect O. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I don't believe it though. That shit would be all fucked up.
Oh yeah,
your S would be like 20 feet smaller than the other S. Shit.
And they did it with orange. I'm like, you're in a paint store. I don't know, maybe a darker shade of something. I don't know, because they have black all over the side of the building. I was like, would you run out of black?
What color was the roof? Wasn't it white?
Yeah, it was white, or like white rock. Yeah.
Yeah, and they did like an orange SOS, but then they outlined it in white.
Yeah, they're very particular. Yes.
Which I thought made it pop a little bit, but then I'm like, well, white against white, I don't know. Whatever. And then they put up a bunch of signs like "Alive Inside," like "Enter here." And it's like, I don't know if those are smart. Maybe the SOS on the roof, because if you have a helicopter, maybe you're trustworthy.
Yeah.
Maybe you probably government or something. But if you're just walking up off the street, and I don't know if I trust you. Just like, come in right here. Yeah.
And then they see a military helicopter fly by and doesn't do anything. It just flies away.
Yeah.
And I think this is where we establish Andy across the way. I think at this point, you see him, they watch him shoot a couple zombies or something.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like the layout of the mall, like if I remember correctly, when we come up to the mall for the first time, our establishing shot, it's a really wide open space around the mall.
Yeah.
Because of the parking lots.
Yeah.
Huge. And with just like the mall is just by itself in this vast property. But then when they go and like look over the corner, it's like you see a street.
Yeah.
You see this gun shop across the street. It's almost like we're in a shop in like a downtown when we're in that shot.
Yeah.
But I don't get it.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, where is this gun shop and how are we seeing it so easily when this place seemed like it was like kind of on an island as far as a building? But anyway,
and they came from the woods. That's how they approached the mall. At least that side of the mall was in woods, but.
And I'm just putting this all together right now. Just thinking about it. I'm like, where the fuck is this gun shop?
Yeah.
Anyways, Andy, the most likable character in the whole movie. Other than maybe the likable girl with the dog, she does nothing bad to anyone and is kind of innocent, but even still, she puts them in a lot of unnecessary danger, which makes her a little unlikable. So it's probably Andy. Hey, how's it going? You want to play chess? We're going to be here a while. And he kind of forms a rapport with Ving Rhames through sign communication. There's a couple shots out there of them like playing games, playing chess, and they get tired of that, and so they call out like celebrities. He writes down, no, first we see a guy get shot in the head. And then he's like, damn, he's good. And then you see your sign said Jay Leno, and then they do Burt Reynolds, and So he's like a gun store owner and a super good shot. So they want him on the team. They know that they're going to try and rescue him however they figure out how to get out of there. Where do we go from there? Kind of.
Yeah, I think most of the movie kind of just hanging out, but I think the next big event is out of nowhere, a truck starts barreling in the parking lot, and the team wants to like bring them in and rescue them, and CJ and the other guys are like, fuck that. So they get they get the upper hand on CJ and the other guys, and then they basically invite this truck to come park, and all these, I don't know, like what, 5 or 6 people come out, and brand new characters.
Yeah,
you're just like, oh, okay.
And I like how they fucking, they're barreling in through the parking lot and hitting trees and shit and hitting zombies, but then they like fucking pull a 180. Fucking back that fucking box truck up to that fucking loading bay. Just go, boo, perfect. Just yeah. And then like one's on the roof, and you think they're backing up into the docking bay to get out.
So you can open up the door, and yeah,
and then it's sealed. I'm like, oh my god, that's genius.
Yeah.
And then she's on the roof. She's like, let's get out of here. I was like, why'd we do? What is going on? For some reason, in a docking bay, where you back up and lock up it's like an airlock on a spaceship.
Yeah.
For some reason, there's a fucking ladder that extends down. I don't know why you would need to go on top of the truck.
Yeah.
In any situation, go on top. Make sure there's nothing that's strapped to the top. Joey, go up there. I don't get that. But anyways, I think, and then the guy doesn't even open up. I think it's the white guy going out there for the truck. Yeah. They don't even lift up the thing to look in the back of the truck that they just docked. They open up the side door.
Yeah, we got to go outside.
Next to it.
Like,
yeah, and they're like, hey, wait, why are you on the roof? Why are you opening that door instead of that door? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they see, was it Ving Rhames lowering the ladder to help?
Yeah, a couple people. I don't remember who.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. And,
they're like, I remember, like, what are you doing? Go back inside. They're coming up the ladder. Like, oh, okay.
They're just wasting ammo. Like, we're accomplishing nothing by shooting zombies on this fucking easement of the docking bay.
Yeah.
Like, we could go inside and shut the door right now. This is not a battle we need to fight.
Yes.
We gain nothing from this. And they stay out there a while and kill like 14 zombies.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. And finally, when they run out of bullets, they're like, "Oh, we should go in." It's better enough. That's ridiculous. They get inside. I don't understand. How did they get that fat ass up that ladder?
Oh yeah, with the wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
that's how it's introduced. They're like,
yeah,
everyone with a wheelbarrow. I was like,
yeah. Gilbert Grape's mom is in the truck. And they bring her in a wheelbarrow. How did they get her in? They didn't open up the back of the truck, I don't think. Or she said 6 more people are in the truck. Did she mean in the fucking bed? Or in the the box? I don't know. Had to be.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or did they get the wheelbarrow from one of these supply stores? Get that fucking wheelbarrow. This chick is fucking huge.
Yeah. Go to a toilet store and get a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, we're introduced to all these new people. It's kind of like an old, friendly, resourceful old woman. It's like a nerdy, not nerdy, but just old man and his wife, I think, who is, I don't know, 400 something pounds and just rotting. She looks like a fucking, a smashed, rotting pumpkin sitting on your porch, and they're just wheeling her in a fucking wheelbarrow like it's fine. Oh, she's fine. She's just moaning. Her skin is already purple and just rotted.
Just
green. My arm.
Just green and veiny. It was just like,
dude. God. I think, I don't know. I feel like this is a man in a fat suit from the looks of it. I just don't see it any other way. Because it's funny when because they had to get someone, I think, you can't play someone this big, being that big, and do the things they wanted you to do, which is like, jump up and do a crazy ninja sprint. So it really looks like a suit when it's doing the full sprint towards that kill, and like everything's like the suit's just jiggling and moving on the latex. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, first thing I would be like, oh, no, she's got to go. Yep. What is the point of this? Yeah, let's clean her up. Oh, she's like, she's going nuts. And then, like, the husband is like, let me help her. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Jeez. Please. A moment, bitch?
Yeah.
You need a moment? Yeah, they're taking care of, and then there's there's a new asshole.
Yeah, comic relief.
But he's like, he's a rich asshole. He's a guy from Modern Family.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird now because I'm so embedded with that Modern Family role of him that it's hard to see him as the asshole suave. It's really tough to see that.
Yep.
But I'm trying. I'm believing. And he's got his kind of ditzy blonde girlfriend or wife. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I fucking forgot about her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot she was in the movie.
Yeah, she's like similar to our main protagonist, but just the opposite. You know, super
slutty.
You know, yeah, just the opposite of her in every way. And doesn't do much, doesn't do anything. And then there's like a redneck guy with like a hat, right?
Yeah.
Cletus or some shit. He's got, I'm here too. Yep, kind of a unsavory sort of a bunch of us, isn't it? Who would have thought? Kind of an all sorts situation, isn't it? From there.
Oh, and then the father and daughter too, the redhead with her dad, who's been on his hand or whatever.
Who the fuck is this guy? This is the fucking alien from Men in Black, isn't it? The one whose head opens up and the little guy's controlling him?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember. But he's another one of those actors.
Get Orion's belt! Yeah. Orion's belt! Right? Isn't it him?
Yeah.
He looks like a zombie. He's got that those fucking cheeks and the indented, like, temples. I was like, oh, bitch, he's a zombie already. Don't let him in. Look at this guy. Sorry, you can't come in. Either you're a zombie or your bone structure... Either way, we can't let you in. You know what? I'm sorry if you're just genetically different, but I can't take the risk.
Yeah.
You got to go eat something and fill that out because you look like a zombie. Yeah, and he's got his little daughter, and they're all cuddled up. Oh man, they have established bites by this point, right? No, I don't think they have.
Anna doesn't put it together until the heavyweight lady dies, wakes back up, attacks her, stabs her in the eye, and I think that's when she kind of pieces it together.
Yeah, but the heavyweight lady wakes up or dies. I like how she died too. Just hold on. Just takes that last. Yeah, like she wasn't dead already. What do you like? Come on. And then she just kind of gets up with the cloth on. That's nice. Stands up. Oh my god! And then does that fucking it run or not it? That thing run.
Yeah.
Who did she attack?
Anna, the nurse.
Tried to attack Anna.
Yeah.
And then Anna stabbed her.
Yeah, right through the eye.
God knows what. I don't know. Then. Okay, oh my god, it's the bite. Well, how do you know that? Because I saw someone else get bit and then come back to life too. Mm-hmm. At first I thought it was an eerie coincidence. Now I'm starting to think it's not. Okay, one time somebody gets bit and comes back to life. Fool me once, but a second time, there's something peculiar happening here. Okay?
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm no Mysteries Inc. member, but I think we got a mystery afoot. I love that shit. How do you know? Because now I've seen it twice. Oh, shit. Well, that guy out there is bit. Oh, fuck.
Knives
we
out.
Gotta kill him. Yeah. Well, we gotta kill him. And Anna's like, no, we can't. We have to. And then she's just like, so, I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, we have to kill him. I agree. And then Ving Rhames is like, I mean, he's right. Yeah. You know, we gotta do it. So they go over there, and then I like fucking Anna's first response to trying to stop them, and she runs into the room with this father and the daughter. They're coming to shoot you! And it's like what? Just scare the fuck out of him. That's what you're gonna do? This poor man in this incredibly frightful situation, and you just come running in the room. They're coming to shoot your ass. What the fuck? Why? Holy fuck.
It's even worse.
More context.
She doesn't shout it. She's just like, hey, they're coming to shoot you. It's like the most mundane. I was like, what the fuck?
Excuse me? Like, more context, please. Why? And then, they both show up like fucking Pulp Fiction shot. Ow! He's like, oh, shit, she was serious. It's from the bites. We gotta kill you. He's like, well, if it's gotta be done. And I think he was okay with it, even him, once he kind of heard why, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, well, sorry. And then, I don't know, what does he kind of push his daughter away, or they take, I don't remember.
I think she, like, runs off distraught, because I remember the guy who has the security guard, younger one, who has the hots for her, washes her on the security cam and sees her running down the fucking hall and goes and hides into a store. Yeah.
And I think the white guy leaves with Anna, and it's because it's just Ving Rhames like watching him at gunpoint for some reason instead of killing him. And I think he actually decides to do the more unsafe but probably more humane thing and let him turn. And then kill him. He already looked pretty zombie-ish, but at the end he's all sweating. It's like, oh, now he's really zombieing.
Yeah.
And then he takes his final breath, and I think Rhames, we pan out and we don't see it, but there's a shot.
We cut to like the store with Anna sitting on a couch, and then the vanilla white guy walks in. She's like, I'm glad you didn't do it. And as they're talking, they hear the screech and then a pow. Yeah.
Son of a bitch! So I don't even think he let him turn. He just died and then shot him. That brings us to Ving Rhames having an epiphany after that. I'm not okay with waiting here to die. That's no life to live. So he wants to leave.
Oh, I think this is after the zombie baby. I think the zombie baby happened.
Oh, we had the zombie baby first.
Because that zombie baby thing kills quite a few people.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got Mekhi Phifer keeps leaving the group to go check on his wife, and she hasn't been with the group in a while. Anna's asking about her. Is she okay? I should really check on her. I can check her vitals. And he's like, no, we're fine. Damn it. Told you we're fine.
She's not a fucking zombie. She's fine.
Because, listen.
She's definitely not a zombie.
I would tell you if she wasn't fine. Okay?
We didn't ask.
She was a fucking bit, okay? It's like, as soon as he finds out, like, they're having the first discussion about bites, and I've seen it twice, and he's in, like, there's a character here and a character here, and let's say he's, like, kind of in the background, you see him kind of back up and, like, what back out of the room? Hey, where'd he go? Oh, I don't know. They should have had a shot of like maybe the CCTVs of him like sprinting through the mall corridor back to the store where his wife is.
Oh my god!
Hey, you aren't feeling zombie-ish, are you right now? So anyways, he goes and checks on her right after they find out about the bites, and she's doing okay.
Yeah.
Seems like she's like, oh, the baby's moving. And I don't. They don't really show her turning before we see her chained up, do they?
No, they don't.
It's just kind of all of a sudden we go back there and she's chained down, and he's like, I don't know, wiping her brow and stuff with a rag or something. And
yes, yeah. What are those called? He has those like not even.
I don't know,
those wrist strap things. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the crazy straps. Like, what the fuck kind of mall is this, dude? Like, what? Where do you can find anything, dude? It's like they got a medical crazy place supply store. They got spit hoods and shit. You know why? They get straps. They got fucking. Oh man.
Welding tools.
Yeah. She's like welding her to the wall. Plasma torching out of the mall through a wall. Yeah, so she's like chained up, and then she's trying. Oh, she's making a lot of noise, and he's like, "You gotta be quiet, baby. Come on now, we gotta have our baby." And yeah, he gags her, so she can't scream.
And she's
which is weird because
at this point, right?
Yeah, all these other zombies aren't really screaming like that, you know. Like the fat lady was just kind of like, ugh. Most of them are kind of like that, but for some reason she's just like, like one of those. Maybe it's because she's chained down. She don't like it. Yeah. You know, she's frustrated. I don't know.
And giving birth. That's the part.
Yeah. Yeah, but now she's a zombie. I don't think you feel pain. Yeah. I don't know. Then the nice kind of country can solve her own problems lady is kind of what I figure she is. Like she owned a farm or something. Like she knows stuff, you know. She knows how to live and survive. Anyway, she offers to go check on that Mackay and his wife, and the nurse is like, yeah, please, they wouldn't let me. Go check on him. And so she shows up and is like, hey, you guys, you all right? Or something. And she sees her on the bed, I think is the first thing.
Yeah, like all zombie
writhing. Yeah. And she's like, oh shit, oh my god. And pulls out her gun. And then he kind of steps around a corner, menacingly holding a baby in a cloth. And he's like, are you trying to kill my family? Yeah. No, man, that's a zombie. That's my family. Look, this baby proves it. And then, why did she shoot her? She just holding her at gunpoint. Was there like a moment that caused her to actually pull the trigger?
I think she just shot the wife just because, you know, zombie. And then Mackay shoots the old woman.
Shoots her for killing a zombie. You bitch! And then she shoots Mackay. Mackay falls back. Does that kind of like, I don't know, that cool fall where they fall on their back and drop the gun.
Yeah.
Still holding the baby. And then
I think the rest come in there because they hear the gunshots.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
And then they see the scene and they're like, oh my god, what happened? Because they don't know. And then did someone move the cloth off the baby, or did it fall off?
The nurse, Anna.
Yeah, then
the close up.
then we see our zombie baby. Then we hear a gunshot. Boom.
Yeah.
Hell no, not on my watch. I want to see that movie that follows that zombie. Yeah. Like, imagine it. An immortal, tiny, newborn baby zombie. Mm-hmm. It just crawls around, through the city, searching for people to eat. It's like this big. It can go anywhere and do anything. It's like crawling in your little fucking HVAC system and coming and getting you in your house. Like, like holy shit, dude. It's coming up through like the toilet and shit. Dude, that's scary.
Yeah, that's pretty
like like a freaking I see a NICU ward that during the zombie apocalypse and they're all busting out of their like little incubators and attacking you. Jesus, dude. That's scary.
That's pretty creepy.
They don't even need a lot of meat to survive either. Just a little nibble and they're good for like a month. So they're going, man. Yeah, that baby was creepy. So that's over with. I think Ving Rhames is like, man, fuck this. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, this is when we come
tired
to
of these zombie babies and this goddamn mall.
Yeah.
There's 2 shuttle buses downstairs. We're going to reinforce them. And they're talking to, I don't remember that fucking guy's name, Chet, like the asshole security guard. So you're telling me you want to reinforce these vans with some fucking sheet metal and then drive through a city infested with hundreds of thousands of zombies just to reach some
asshole
boat owned by this asshole and then hope that this island exists. Yes, exactly. I'm in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then we get the montage of building the cars. I remember as we were, this was kind of like senior year or graduation for most of us. And I remember that scene being really popular. Oh, the customizing, like, because most zombie movies, they walk or they just take a car. I don't remember them ever having like a really, made for zombie vehicle. Yeah. Maybe you pick up a tank or something, but you don't like make one. And that's kind of a norm now. Everybody has these fucking Mad Max cars in these worlds.
Yeah.
So they're making that, and I like the. During it, I said, because there's the daughter, the kind of kind daughter with the dog. She's like painting teeth on the freaking bulldozer thing. And I was like, what the fuck is the point of this?
I did my part.
I was like, why do we care if there's fucking teeth on here?
Yeah.
And Jesse's like, well, maybe she's just doing that because she feels like she's helpless and it's something she can do. And I was like, okay, fine. Fair. But it's complete. I get it then, but still, I'd be like, I'd be doing real work and look at her and be like, fucking bitch. Painting teeth on this shit. Yeah. And so when do we leave?
I think they come up with a plan because they've established a bond with Andy.
Oh, they got to get food to Andy first. So that's like
he's starving.
A mission first.
Yeah.
Got to get food to Andy. He's starving. How about we send someone across the street? Because I don't know if you knew this or not, but when we had the establishing shot, there was no fucking street. Yeah. Bitch, we're a mile away from everything. But yeah, someone's just got to go across the street with food, and they have a shit ton of food. It seems so close. Like, why can't we just chuck something?
Yeah.
Something that's like baseball size, I don't know, like a fucking luncheon meat, like a fucking Spam. You could chuck that onto that roof, toss a couple of those over there. It'd be good for the, 5 days I think they got to wait. But no, that doesn't happen. I feel like we could have thrown food that far. The way they make it seem is not that far. But they decide to send the dog, and for some reason, they have this belief that the dog won't attract the zombies. I don't know what gives them that hypothesis.
I think it's because when they go, there's a scene where a couple of them go into the parking garage because the power goes out, and then you get to the generator, and the dog is running around the parking garage, and there's zombies down there, so they like, okay, well, that dog's been around these zombies for God knows how long, and they didn't attack them. I think that's where they got that from, but that's where they find the dogs in that parking garage before they're attacked.
Yeah. But I thought that was a stretch, because the dog's hiding. Or dogs can run fast, and they're pretty good at avoiding danger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't assume that the zombies don't want the dog at all.
Yeah.
I would think the zombies are trying to eat any fucking thing that fucking moves, period. They don't have a thought process.
Not to mention they think that the dog would react to a random whistle, which I don't even know. If I put Ellie down in the street and someone was just blowing a whistle, my dog would go over there. With
all this sensory overload happening in the street. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. The best trained dog, I don't know, man. Yep. Lassie would be like, fuck. I don't know what to do. So they lower the dog on a winch with a cute little bag full of snacks. Fruit roll-ups, Go-Gurts, all sorts of shit. Baked beans. Cute little knapsack. And the girl's like, no, Roofie!
Go slower!
You're hurting him! And the dog is like,
Yeah.
The dog's happy, dude. Woo! It's like a little ride for him. This is fun. He fucks with the dog like, oh, just kidding. Dog gets down there, all the zombies going nuts, and the dog's like, guy blows the whistle. Convenient as fuck. Dog makes it through all the zombies, and wouldn't you know it, and he has a dog door.
He has a dog door.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh my God.
It was meant to work. He has a dog door. Andy never mentioned this, but I forgot to tell you guys I had a dog door.
Have dog door. Send dog.
Send dog. We'll eat dog. They're like, we'll just send the dog with food. That works too. Didn't even think of that. Sorry, I'm so hungry. I can't think straight.
Oh my God.
We'll eat dog.
Wait, no.
Throw the dog over.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, dog goes to the dog door and you can hear Andy in there. He's here. Opens it, tries to shut it. The zombies in this are like, I don't know, when it's convenient, they're stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
And can't figure out the most basic shit. Like that you could totally shatter this window. But sometimes they realize that, oh shit, this dog door, if I grab this and rip it up, I can...
Yeah.
Like they know how the dog door instantly works. Okay, it goes up. Mm-hmm. And it slides it up and they all start crawling in. And then like oh fuck! Oh shit! What? What's happening? Oh damn it! Oh, they're in there! They're in there, man! And then they're getting in so fast! It's like 10 people through a dog door in like 4 seconds. Like, and then they're like messaging Andy. Wait, what happens? I think Andy kills the zombies because he's got a shit ton of guns. And the dog made it. That's a good dog.
Yeah, cute dog.
And then she's really worried about the dog because what does he say? He's been... Yeah, I got them all. They're out. Door shut.
Harder.
Yeah, they bite hard as shit, don't they? We're all right, though. Son of a bitch. And then I don't remember her name. Where's Jenny?
Yeah.
She's just gone. She was gone, dude. And then all of a sudden, that van comes, that box truck, to the front. And she actually drives it up really well where it's kind of wedged and she can open the door and get to that door and stop the zombies from coming in.
Yeah.
So she goes in there. And oh, you guys sent the girl, too. That's nice of you. We got to use the company. I'm not feeling so well, though. I feel like I have a fever. And then, I don't even think she knew he was bit because she left early. And I think they're over the intercom saying, he's bit, be careful. You got to hide or something.
She's like, yeah, Andy's gone. I don't know where he is. I got the dog, though. Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Andy, good to see you. No, run away. And I love how Ving Rhames is like, tell her to get out. Tell her to get out. And the fucking white guy is just like, you need to listen. And then she'll like a little gargle. Listen, you need to listen to me. Tell her to get out. God damn it. Tell her to run. I'm trying. I don't know if she's listening yet. Listen to me. It's like 3 separate listen to me's. Dude, you can't just yell, get out over the fucking walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. So what, they decided to leave right then to kind of make it a rescue mission on their way out?
Yeah, rescue mission, grab some ammo. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get over there?
I guess there's a sewer system because they definitely come out of onto the street.
Oh yeah,
like a fucking turtle.
They haven't even used the cars yet.
No.
Yeah, so they just mob over there in the sewer. Major League Zombie Kicking is back in town. We got a freeze frame of them jumping in the air. Yeah, and then they find Andy banging on a door. They're getting a bunch of ammo and Glocks. That's pretty cool. Then they kill Andy at the door. Open the door. She's fine with the dog. Hey, guys! get out of there, get back to the sewer. But then zombies break into the store somehow, I think, right? Because they're falling in the sewer after him.
Yeah, they follow him into the sewer, and now there's like fucking 50, 100 of them chasing him down through the sewer.
I did like the shot of, who was it? I think it was the asshole security guard going down the ladder into the sewer, and then like the redneck, hey, Joey kind of guy fell into the sewer.
Oh, yeah, the redneck guy.
Remember, he has to like suck himself to the ladder so he can fall. And he's like, oh, my fucking legs, ow! And so he's like, God damn it! And for some reason now he's kind and wants to save people out of the kindness of his heart when he's always been protect himself, me first mentality. Yeah. Now all of a sudden he's like, go! I'll save the redneck!
Yeah, he's the Han Solo, the you think he's selfish, but as the course goes on, he's kind of a hero.
Yeah, so he's pulling the guy and he's shooting zombies, and it's pretty cool because they're just like falling in. They're like walking over the top, and and then and then they're down there. Oh, people, yummy! And then he's shooting them, and then I love he's like, fuck it. This guy's heavy, and I'm not doing that well. So he gives him the gun, gives him another gun, grabs him under the arms, just a fucking fireman pull, and the guy has the guns out.
Yeah.
Getting pulled, he's like, pow, pow, pow. Headshot. Yeah! Get some! And then I like how it's like within 10 seconds the zombies catch up to him and start eating him. And then the asshole's pulling him. And he just lets go. Oh, fuck, that didn't work. That was worse than me just doing it myself. Why'd I give him the guns? And then the guy's like, shoot me! He's like, okay. Kind of leaves. I like how it's just like, I tried. It was a wash. Okay, I made a mistake. I probably shouldn't have gave him the guns. This probably wasn't like a John Wick situation for him. Yeah, he's just kind of like the Wookiee on the back of like, who was that, Luke or Han Solo when he's on the back and he's got, or was it C3? I don't remember. C3PO on the back of Chewie. Turn around, you dull!
He's hitting everything except the fucking zombies.
Oh.
Ting ting.
Yeah, we get back to the cars and they make it out in the cars. I like how the boy and the girl get separated. And they're like, oh no! Yeah. Like, you could have just ran to the other car. Like, you see she's going in that one, go in that one. Mm-hmm. But now you're already over here. We gotta go, bro. Yeah. So, sorry, bud. Yeah, they get out there and there's a fucking shit ton of zombies. And they're barely moving because they're having to run them all over. Like, and like they're trying to knock over the cars. They're getting smarter every second. So the asshole's like, I got this. And he goes out the top. He's got a fucking, he's got a Blue Rhino refillable at your local gas station propane exchange. $24.95 with tank, $64.95 without. And he throws it off. It's got a flare on it. I don't know why. So you could see it, I would assume.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't think if you throw it in the zombie crowd and it falls to the ground, I don't think you're going to, they're so dense. I don't think you're going to see it, period. But luckily for him, when he throws it, like a wrestler zombie that has no shirt and obviously worked out a lot in his human life, like, it hits him and he's like, oh, what is this?
I
got you. Lifts it.
Yeah.
We have your tank, Outlander! And he's like, oh, fuck yeah, that's convenient. Shoots that shit. Dude, and that shit blows up like it's a fucking Hiroshima, bro.
It's huge, yeah.
Fucking fire cloud that, in scale of that car, looks like it's like 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 feet wide, 30 feet wide.
Shockwave, yeah.
Yeah. Just huge from one fucking propane tank. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, oh man, when it happened, I looked at Jesse and I said, if that was true, Could you imagine one of those Blue Rhino stations fucking blowing up? Take out a whole city. The whole city's gone. Just boom! Like, fuck! One of those Blue Rhinos blew up. That fucking Richland is decimated. Yeah. It's gone, man. I was like, yeah, right. Anyway, so that clears the way. One little fucking propane tank. So they get out of there. Fuck. Later, one of the following van falls behind, I think. For some reason. I don't remember why.
Yeah, I just remember the leading
Did they turn it over?
Takes a sharp left turn, and the one behind it, simultaneously as he's about to take that left turn, one of the older men, that I don't fucking remember his name, he turns
a geeky old man, yeah.
And then when that turn hits, he fucking saws that kind of sluttier woman in half, and then that truck fucking flips, and then the first truck's, hey, we lost him. We didn't lose him. Fucking truck.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool shot of him cutting into her, because it stayed on it for a bit, and it really showed it go in a little bit of ways, and I thought it looked really good for a practical. Really good. Yeah, and then they flip over and fucking, they got to stop and go check on him. I think Ving Rhames stops Anna or whatever from going in. No, the rest of them are dead. You don't want to see that. And then he walks away. Anna's like, yeah, I do. Looks in there. Yep, he was right. I don't know how the old man died, because as far as I know, he kind of cut her and they wrecked.
Yeah, I don't remember. See why. In the wreckage, it's the Modern Family guy and Ving Rhames. Because I remember Ving Rhames holding his hand out to the Modern Family guy, and Modern Family guy doesn't even like acknowledge him and fucking runs away. But yeah, I don't remember the older white guy, why he died, but.
And then he runs into a zombie, and then they run into the Modern Family guy, and she had already said, like, because, I don't know, they were killing people when they were going to turn, and the Modern Family.
What was the game? When they were playing the game, the Jay Leno, Rosie O'Donnell game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you guys are
like, listen,
childhood.
If that ever happens to me, you have permission to fucking take my head off. And she's like, don't worry, I will. And then once he's a zombie, she's like, I got this. I promised him. Boom. And then they're like, why did you have to do that? Like, it was like, well, first of all, it's a zombie. You should probably kill it, because they're kind of, they don't die on their own. And she's like, well, I had to. Has the keys for the boat. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
About the plan.
Hell yeah. I almost forgot about the plan, dude. Can you believe that? After all that's happened to us, to forget about the one important thing we have left. Anyways, I'm glad you reminded me. Let's go to the boat. So they go to the fucking marina, and it's fucking overrun with zombies, kind of. And they're all chasing them, and
destroys the fucking dock. I was like, whoa, you could have stopped a little bit before the dock, but that motherfucker, like, dude, you're gonna be swimming to that fucking boat.
Oh, how does that one guy die? The security guard. He gets stuck in the truck, right? Because it's like on the dock, and it's kind of blocking the way.
Yeah.
He's kind of trying to prevent them from getting there, the zombies. And he's next to a giant propane tank.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what does he do? He lights a flare. Yeah, then he shoots a hole in the propane tank.
Yeah.
And that blows up. And that explosion of that propane tank, which was at least 10 times bigger than the little one, was exactly the same size.
Or arguably smaller.
Yeah, I was like, oh, but that tank barely does that? I'm like, come on, that thing would have fucking hit the boat from the proportions of that little tank, dude. That's nuts. Yeah, they get on the boat and leave. The white guy stays behind. He's not getting on. He's like, no, I'm not coming. I'm staying here. And it's like, what? What are you talking about? And then they kind of fall in love, but they don't really show you anything except they're kind of kind to each other.
Yeah.
And at one point, he like grabs her hand earlier in the movie, like holds her hand, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apparently they're in love or really like each other. And she's pretty torn up about it. He's like, no, I got bit. Gotta stay behind. I can help you. Nope. You can't. But what you can do is help them. Help them live.
So stupid.
Live, because I can't. I'm staying here. Maybe I'll watch the sunset or whatever. Yeah. And then I like how even Ving Rhames, they're so calculated this whole movie about really knowing, like, okay, that person's gonna die. We have to move on. But even him, he's like, "You sure about this?" as if he's okay with him coming along with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, buddy. So they leave, and then does it show him die?
You hear a gunshot, cut to black, and the credits start rolling.
Yeah. No, you don't hear a gunshot, right? Don't you hear? Okay? Do we get the needle drop during the credit montage, or is it at the end of the movie?
It's right when you hear the gunshot with the boat kind of sailing off. We cut to black, and then
cut to black. Then we have archival footage. The needle drop is like, and then we'd see titties on the boat. Modern Family, like, yeah, party. Where'd you get that camera? It was that guy's. Why are you filming this? I don't know. Document it. Oh my God. A boat in the and then it just keeps showing more clips arriving at the island. Oh my God. There's people and there's fires. They're like docking. Zombies are running up on the dock. Oh my God. And then the zombie runs at it, like camera drops, and then all of a sudden, and I was like, yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, fucking And you know what? They got me because I didn't see that coming. I thought it sounded like that song. I thought they were just going to maybe use the background instrumentals of it. I didn't think they would actually put in the chorus. Or if you call that a chorus, the chant.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did. It was great. It was
they alluded to it.
It was Snyder.
They alluded to it in the middle of the movie because there's a montage set to, remember Richard Cheese? Speaking of time capsule, there's a guy named Richard Cheese who's a jazz band who used to do covers of like ridiculous songs. And one of the songs that he recreated.
Oh, yeah, it was in the elevator, wasn't it?
Down with the Sickness. No, it's just during the montage of them kind of like hanging out in the mall, watching TV, laughing, and the Andy and Ving Rhames stuff. But that song plays, and it's Down with the Sickness. But it's like, hey, get down with the sickness. It's, like
like a crooner. Okay, I remember that. Yeah, and that's kind of all we get, and then we see kind of them walking through the island. And it just ends. It would have been cool to get a direct sequel to this because it did well. Mm-hmm. Like soon after, and I actually have Ving Rhames and one of those sequels that start exactly where the last one stopped, old school style. That would have been cool. Them on the island and then doing something else. Didn't get that. I think it's still a really fun zombie movie. It's got a brisk pace. It's fun. Characters, like we said, are just fucking throwaway, but it doesn't matter because we're here to kill them anyways. The zombies are fun and interesting, especially for the time when zombies were thought of as one very specific thing, and no one had the bravery to change that. Mm-hmm. Even 28 days later, I don't remember zombies doing too much out of the 70s kind of norm in that. They were pretty normal, I think. So that was fun. A lot of people think this is Zack Snyder's best film. Probably is. I don't know. I really like Man of Steel, so it'd be up in the air for me. But I think it's great, and it oozes Snyder, and I could see why the movie industry keeps trying to bank on him because he did have this aesthetic and this style that is really appealing for blockbuster hits, like that Michael Bay freaking Schumacher style, just blowing stuff up and really cool and interesting camera work, and it made a lot of money, so I'm sure they're like, oh hell yeah, push this guy, and he's been pushed since. And then Gunn
300 after this,
and then that is pretty well loved too, so he's building up a lot of trust at the time. And then Gunn, I think this opened up opportunities for him as a writer because nobody expected really anything from this stupid remake. Yeah. Romero was against it. Everybody was kind of against it, especially with him writing it. And not that it's great, but it's pretty good, and it's a blockbuster hit, so that definitely helped his writing or being able to do projects. Yeah, I still enjoy it to this day. It's fun. It's just got a cool aesthetic. Like even the box art, like seeing that box art in the day. Oh man, it was cool. It's like evokes
the silhouette. It's kind of like the
then the Dawn of the Dead, all big, and it's red and orange and black, and like it evokes the old Romero movies, but just the cover tells you this is a new beast. It's got some Gen X attitude with it. So yeah, I think 7.2. It's pretty good. I like it.
All right. Not too bad. We're not too far off. Yeah, this one doesn't hit as hard as it used to. I remember really liking this movie back in high school. Because again, I was wrapped up in that zombie wave, man. 28 Days Later is probably my favorite zombie movie. And I remember seeing that multiple times in theaters, and then this, Shaun of the Dead, and they all have their own, all three of these have their own kind of distinct identity. They're all doing different things. Yeah, watching it today, post, 20 years later, after all the zombie stuff we've gotten, like Walking Dead and, the countless other movies. I think it's just one of those Snyder things why I don't necessarily connect with his movies as he's kind of like style or substance. Which is to say that, like, yeah, this movie's stylistic, great needle drops, just a lot of style to it that I enjoy. But substance-wise, it's kind of just a little bit of a slog. It's just a shooting gallery movie. It's just people shooting at zombies for 2 hours. Which some of it's entertaining, some of it's fun, but as overall 2 hours, I don't know, I found it to be a little bit of a slog in certain sections. And I thought the acting was pretty bad. I like Mekhi Phifer and Ving Rhames. I thought they were pretty good, but everybody else, especially Vanilla White guy, I thought he was really bad. That guy showed no emotion whatsoever. CJ, the guy who plays CJ, was really good too, but for the most part, everyone's kind of forgettable. So to me, this is a 6. It's solid. It's fine. Not that good, but it's watchable, and it's, like I said, it has a lot of style. That opening 10 minutes is fucking great. It's awesome. But yeah, it's okay.
All right, 6 and a 7.2. Go check it out. It's on Netflix. Everyone's got Netflix. Go check it out. And as always, we're here on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, and come hang out. Also on Spotify and Apple Music, if that's how you choose to do your podcast. We don't care how you do them. As long as you come do them with us once in a while, we'd appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. Until the next Vs. Peace.
Peace.